Step 9. Let's talk about how do we actually hear God's word. We can't go through by what somebody wrote in the book. It's only the energy. Everything is about energy. When you hear something, maybe an explanation, maybe a sales pitch, maybe something that someone wants you to believe, what is your first thought? Not the thought after your first thought when that person kept talking and had an opportunity to change your mind, but what was your first thought? That's God. Your first thought is barely a whisper, but that's how God talks. Barely above a whisper. Those dreams that we wake up and we go, that's weird. But we kind of don't forget that dream. It kind of lingers. Those daydreams. Those times that we say, I swear I just saw it. Those little visions. Because God is not loud. The devil is loud. The devil is brash. The devil is flair. God is quiet, humble, graceful. God will come into the room. And the only way that you'll know that God is in the room is because of the comforting warmth that you'll feel. God talks to you best in the silence. No TV, no radio, no phone in your hand. Just laying back, eyes closed, meditating, asking God to show you what you need to see, to tell you what you need to hear, and to open up your crown chakra and your third eye chakra to receive it all, to see it all, to comprehend it all, and to understand it all. Sometimes we're in these situations that we might feel our hair stand up on one section of our body or another, maybe on the back of an arm or the back of a leg or the neck or on the side of an arm or on the cheek. That's God. Those are our archangels sent by God to get our attention, to say, listen, listen, be aware. Something important is happening. That energy change. Everyone is around having a good time, and then someone walks into the room and the energy becomes marred, dark, ugly, snappy, defensive, offensive, aggressive, bullyish. That's your cue to leave. Because Satan has just entered the building. However, if you enter an establishment and you feel calm, you feel the love, the inclusion, the joy, the happiness, the warmth, the joy, the acceptance, that's God. Noticing the temperature change in you when you're speaking with someone. You have to distinguish between what your hot means when you're going hot and what your cold means when you're going cold. Like your hands. Your hands tell so much. When your hands are hot, it means one thing. But when your hands are cold, it means something else. Are you ever looking around and something just gets your attention? Something about the top of that tree or about that rock or about that sign. I never noticed that sign. I never noticed there was a stop sign there. Maybe that's God getting your attention. Confirmation. Trying to send a message, trying to send a letter, trying to get something through. But for whatever reason, the connection goes down, the internet goes down, the site goes down. Something happens so that you cannot send that message. That's God telling you to let God handle it because you're just about to mess it up. And He's got it exactly the way that He wants it to be. And He did not ask for your help. At no time did He ask you your help. Ask God. You know, to help with us develop the muscles of our crown and third eye chakra, sometimes we just have to like just close our eyes and imagine that you can just see the sun through your third eye. Like all the energy that you have from your brain power is pushed and concentrated on this one area of your third eye until you can see that little pin light of sun come through. Some people may hear a pop, a literal pop. But when you see that little pin light of sunlight coming through, you know that your third eye is opening. Continue to concentrate the energy, all the energy that you have, that you're receiving from your crown chakra, and direct it directly to that third eye chakra to open it up more. Imagine that you see it open up a little bit more. And then imagine that you can hear from that whole, that creation that you have just opened of your third eye. You can hear the horn of San Gabriel. You can hear him blowing his horn. And you can hear it through the opening of your third eye. As you hear that horn, you're going to receive a vision. And the vision is going to come and it's going to go like this. But remember that vision. Because that is God. That's God speaking directly to you. And what did God say? Because God has a specific message for all of us. All of us get a different, loving, congratulatory message from God. What did your message say? If you and a friend are on your separate journeys, but both on your journeys together, share what your messages were. I look forward to seeing you. Step 10.